Well, good morning, or good afternoon to most of you, and good morning to some of you. Welcome to the Accountability and Success Ignition Call. I'm so happy to have you all here today, as always. Look at everybody. Lynn, so good to see you. Yay, welcome. JW's here, Tracy's here, Corey's here. Good. Everyone's hopping on. James. And yeah, so we have exciting times coming. We have our February conference on our doorstep. That's next weekend. So I hope you're all going to be there. We're excited to see you all there. But we are here today to set our goals for the week and to get our minds right for a successful, fruitful week and do all the things that we need to do. So with that said, Blaine, good to see you. Yay. Oh, some of the faces are back. I'm so happy. Good to see everybody. Okay, so today, as always, we are going to share what is your number one goal for this week. What is the one thing you feel you need to get done in your business this week so you can feel accomplished, take a step forward, move your business ahead. So with that said, Noelle, you're number one on my screen. So why don't you start us off today?
Flip this record button out of my way. Hello, everybody. It's good to see some old faces come back.
Yeah.
It is an amazing week getting ready for conference. So my goal would be just to have a handle on what that means for me. Got a new banner and just got to promote Achieve Tech like crazy. So that's my focus.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic. Hello, Mac. How are you today?
Only terrific. Number one goal is finalizing everything for conference. I have a couple big meetings today with some potential new people. So that's what I'm working on.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Yes, those final. I just had a moment, Noelle. Do I have a table? I don't even know if I have one or not. I'm like, what the heck? I probably have some things I got to get ready too.
I think we can make it work.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, never mind, you guys. I'm just having a moment here of my own. Val, how are you today, and what do you have going on?
Well, I'm very well, thank you. I appreciate it. Hope you were. And I'm going to jump in to do some contact A5, the five, because, when you get so much going, sometimes you've got to skip a little bit of that. I feel a little guilty, but it's been pretty good for me. So I'm going to get back on that this week. And I'm going to get ready for my pitch at the conference because I want that to be professional. I want to have documents that I can hand to people. And so that's basically what I'm going to be working on. And I can't believe it's already next week. It was weeks
I
ago.
know.
It was supposed to be weeks ago or something.
Oh, it's come so quickly, and we're very excited for you to be part of the Pitch Fest, and I'm excited to hear what you're bringing us. So, yeah, fantastic. Thank you, Val. Katie, what's your number one goal this week?
My number one goal is to get the proposal and contract out for the client. I just signed or just am about to sign from an hour ago.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm excited. Yes, there's a ton of conference stuff, but client first.
Yeah. One thing at a time, right?
Yep.
We knock it out one thing at a time. That's why we say just that number one thing. Everything else can come after that's done, right? So fantastic. Oh, yay. I see Monica's here this morning. Hi, Monica. Welcome. All right. Next up, Michelle, what is your number one goal this week?
To continue inviting people to the conference. I have a few more names to reach out to, and I have a few other things too, but that would be my number one.
Okay. Love it. Thank you. Long time no see, Michelle. We were just on a call. David, Mr. Pike, it is so lovely. We've missed you. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day here in the Space Coast of Florida, 70 and sunny.
Oh, love it.
So my goal is to create the aha moment for the people that I talk to so they get what I'm doing. I think I've got a really good message, and I think I can assist a lot of people not only in helping them with their business, but I maybe be able to offer something to them. So it's really about getting that light bulb above their head to go, ah, I get it. I know what you do. I understand that. It's really about communicating.
Mm.
So I want to make sure that I've got all my ducks in a row, make sure it's right.
You're honing that. Okay, good. Glad to hear that. Yes, yes, and yes. Fantastic. Thanks for being here, David. Scott, how are you today?
Doing well, thanks. Sitting here trying to narrow down my number one goal, and I probably need to say I need to do 2 chapters in the current book that I'm working on. I need to, that'll put me just past the halfway point, which will also allow me to bill for the next payment for the book. So it'd be nice to have more money coming in.
That's always good to have, be able to like, get some cash in the bank account, knowing that you reached that goal of getting to that point. So fantastic. Thank you, Scott. Leela, how are you?
Happy Monday, friends. I'm great, thank you. I have 2 goals this week is follow up and invite people to the conference. And then I also have a high ticket offer workshop that I'm hosting on Friday. And I'm working on getting people there.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, this Friday, right? I saw that in my inbox.
Yep, this Friday. I'll do another one after the conference as well.
Fantastic. Thank you, Leela. Yeah, please do put that information in the chat there. Anybody who wants to do Leela's high ticket offer program, it's excellent. Engage if you feel you need help with that. Lynn, it is so good to have you here today. Welcome.
Hello.
What is your number one goal today for this?
Listening to Scott, I just remembered I need to send my book to the publisher because I got it back from the team for the edits and all that, and it's due tomorrow. And it was not on. I was like, oh, it's all done. Everything's ready. And it's like, no, I have to hit send. So thank you, Scott, because that's now become my number one priority.
Yay. So I'm glad you're here because otherwise that might have just fallen by the wayside or got forgotten. So fantastic. Thank you, Lynn. Thanks for sharing. JW, you're up next.
Hi, guys. So basically what we're doing is, I think I've mentioned this before, we've got the guy who was the lead marketing guy at Google to come in and help us. So right now we're working on our launch program about how he and I are willing to go on webinars and stuff like that together and talk about what the history of kind of web marketing through him and what they've done in the past, and then the new science of it. So we're going to be doing webinars together. And I think what I'll be getting back to you, Vanessa, and the team here is how we bring everybody else into this and how we leverage it out with everybody.
Fantastic. Wow. Fun stuff happening, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Very
Having a
exciting.
blast. Yeah, really.
Thank you, JW. Corey, welcome here. Share with us what's your number one goal this week.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, I guess. My number one goal this week is to focus on the fundraiser that we have coming up for Financial Literacy First on the 22nd of February here in Denver. So finding 3 new companies that would like to donate / sponsor, and then increasing RSVPs for people to just come see what we're doing.
Love it. Are we going to see you at the conference? Are you able to come out?
Unfortunately, I will be out of town this weekend. I have another conference that I have to travel for that was already on the book. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. That one's on the 7th and 8th, by the way, just so you know. But
okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. But always good to have you here and good to hear what you're up to. So thank you for sharing. Good afternoon, Tracy. What's happening for you?
Hey everybody, happy Monday. For me this week, I have 2 number ones. First, number one is to get people loaded in for the test drive that I'm doing with Chris Lipper for the On the Bus Mastermind program. That's actually on Wednesday. And so I have a couple of seats left for that, and just really excited to help people understand how that can help your business grow. And also, I'm working very closely with Katie Hill we are developing a welcome network for conference. And maybe some of you got to hear about that over the last part of last week with Phyllis. And we're both just really excited that we're going to be able to help people come into our ecosphere, into the Achieve world, and feel more comfortable being there with us. So I could certainly use some more lunch leaders. And if you're interested in that, if you would just reach out to me directly, I will put my information in the chat. If you could message me on Messenger and Facebook or email me, either way, that would be perfect. I am getting super excited for a conference and I can't wait to see all of you.
Yay. I'm excited that you and Katie are doing that. I'm looking forward to learning more about it too. Phyllis gave me the rundown, but I'm excited to see how that works. And I'm really grateful you guys are doing that. I think it's going to be wonderful. Thank you. So if anybody wants to find out about that more or want to assist at the conference with that, please reach out to Tracy or Katie.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Thanks, Tracy. James, welcome.
Yep, I was doing good until they started talking about books and deadlines, and I'm like way behind on that. No, my main goal this week is to lock down my direct path for my salon / barbershop / somewhere in between with that, and how the coaching is going to fall in. I just met a person literally today, and it was like talking to an old friend, and we literally have a very similar path of what we've done in the past. And so she may come on board. So it's like, that's pretty exciting just in itself, because, you can't do it all yourself, right? You need people. And so sometimes we forget that. But yeah, so that's my number one goal, is to lock it down. I bought 8 stations last week, so my garage will only hold so much. I got to get something going.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope that works out for you. Thank you, James.
Mm-hmm.
Blaine, it's so good to see you again. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. It's good to be here. Yeah, I just finished a launch last week. So I went into the launch tunnel and I've come out and it went great. It went great. And now my priority this week and what's happening next is I'm doing a free 5-day event for our whole newsletter community and that. So I'm doing the landing page and the emails and getting the social media manager prepped and all of that. And so we are launching that this weekend. So that's my priority this week.
All the things. Yeah, I love that for you, Blaine. That's wonderful. Thank you. All right, Monica's new here today. Monica, seeing as it's your first time on this call, we want to welcome you. And I want you to take just a few seconds and introduce yourself to everybody. Let them know who you are, what you do, and then share with us your number one goal for this week in your business.
Yeah, it's nice to see some familiar faces. I know some of you on here. So my name is Monica Miller. I have my own company called Monica Writes, and I call myself your content guide. I help bring the stories from your heart and the marketing messages from your head and to combine them. So that way you're not only seen online with your story and with your brilliance, but you are being asked to speak on stages or to collaborate in other ways while getting clients in your inbox. And so my number one goal this week is to take some time to give myself some really good self-care. Whether that's tapping or meditating or journaling. Like journaling is in EFT tapping has been like my number one, taking care of me things to do. So yeah, so I'm just like doing that. And of course, serving the women who are in my new program called Rise and Shine. And yeah, just continuing on with that.
Fantastic. Love to hear. I love the new program, and thank you for being here and sharing with us, Monica. Jacob, how are you today? What's up?
I'm doing very good, Vanessa. Always great to be on this call. Number one goal, I'm at the beginning stage of all of this. For those of you who haven't met me, it is time to get my LLC filed and everything. So that is my number one goal this week, is that that opens up so many other doors. But Monica, I'm going to put also, I think my co-goal is some self-care. Had a distracting, we'll call it side quest. It was necessary last week, but gotta lick some wounds for that. But I'm just super excited. So Chief has really kind of fired me up and opened me doors, and I'm excited to kind of share some of this as I go along in the backstory. So incorporation, self-care, and keep killing it. So excited for this.
Yes. Well, that's very exciting. Yeah, get that LLC set up and then we can get you rocking and rolling. Exciting. Barbara, welcome. How are you today?
Hello, everybody. I'm doing wonderful. Always nice to be here with these lovely queens and kings, as I say. My number one goal this week, I'm very excited because I am over the Diamond Factor Network, and I'm also helping and over the Chief TV that we're going to be blasting out. So I'm working with 8 show hosts that decided to come on, and I've trained them for the last 3 weeks. So now I'm getting them to the next level of making sure that they have their show sparkle, as I call it, so people get to understand their visibility. So this week I'll be working with at least 9 of my show hosts to this week. So it's going to be kind of packed, but
Yeah.
we're going to get it together. Yeah.
Sounds like a busy week. Well, you
Yes.
doing fantastic things out there. Thank you, Barbara. Thanks for being
Thank
here
you.
as always. Chrisleen, I feel like I haven't seen you in a bit. How are you?
I'm doing good. My
Welcome.
number one goal this week is I have a lot of big events coming up and I want to solidify my offers so that's my big goal this week.
Okay. Do you have more bridal shows coming?
I do have one
Yeah.
Sunday, and yeah, it's going to be a busy February for me.
Busy February. Well, we like being busy. That's where the
Yeah.
business, bring the business, baby, bring it on. So fantastic. My darling, Mr. Jim Wilkinson, I think you are lost, but definitely not least.
Hey, at least I'm here. That's what counts. Yeah. Well, let's see. Amongst all the many and varied goals for the week, I think my number one is going to be the doing my catalog for the Practical Inventor, which includes the Inventor Development Program and all that, and getting ready for conference. And if you will, that is encompassed with probably many phone calls to Noel, helping me put a few final touches on the new website, which is still far from finished, but way better than it was. So anyway, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's a lot. That's a lot. Well, thank you. Thanks, Jim. I'm always so grateful to have you all here, and I love hearing what you're all doing. And again, super excited to see a lot of you at the conference. Always love seeing your faces live and in person too. So today, I'm not going to keep you very long. I just wanted to end today. I did give everybody an opportunity to speak, right? You all had a chance to voice your goals. Great. So I have a question for you. Who here feel like they have a very clear understanding of the difference between the marketing process and the sales process? You all feel like, because I know that sometimes those lines can feel a little blurred, right? I see quite a few of you, but then there are some of you that didn't put up your hands. So today, just very briefly, I want to share with you a few of the things about what should marketing look like, and then what should sales look like, right? What's the difference between those two? But let me just say this: you can't do only one or the other. They live together, and they have to help each other. So sales can't exist without marketing, and marketing really isn't worth doing if there's no sales. So let's just quickly break that down, and then I can let you all go and get to your number one goals, get those things done. So marketing and sales are 2 distinct roles in your business. And if you don't have a system for both, you'll struggle. So we really want you to look at making sure you have all the things that you need to get the whole picture. So here's what marketing is. So marketing should be the things that you do to increase your visibility to larger audiences, right? So it's also to get your brand in front of more people more often. And it's also, marketing can also be classified as starting new conversations with leads, right? Just casual conversations to qualify them for that next step, which is the sales, right? And then marketing should also bring strangers into your ecosystem. The whole idea of marketing is to get out there and to get those who have not heard about you, hear about you or see about you, or get to know about you. And then also part of your marketing would be to engage with your top leads so that you can stay top of mind. So those are kind of the marketing tasks in your business. And then what about sales? So sales should take people from the marketing conversation and pull them into your sales conversation. So you can take them from your DMs or your email communications that you've had with people and bring them into calls with you so you can get with them one-on-one, right? Following up with leads on your email list or social media can be classified as sales. Sales should get calls booked from your social media, your emails, and all your marketing that you're doing. And then also sales is obviously closing those deals. So close sales from those calls that you've booked, and then also following up with people who are not closing. So sometimes you have those sale conversations with people, they haven't invested in anything that you've offered them yet. Follow up with them, right? So those are kind of just the two different sides of your process. Marketing, reach more people, get known by the unknown, and also get familiar with those who do already know you. And then sales on this side is pull them into those conversations that leads to sales, right? That leads to conversion, leads to revenue, and brings in the money. So I just wanted to get a little bit more clarification there for you guys. Excuse me, I'm still coughing. So thank you so much. Any questions before we go? Any questions or additions about that? Anyone want to add to what I had already said? David.
Well,
yeah. What you said was absolutely true. Because remember, marketing is all about who is your market, who are you selling to, and identifying the people that you already sell to, and finding new people that you're looking to sell to. That's what a market is. And then you find who like your stuff, then you advertise to those people, and then you sell to those people. So you broadcast, your advertising part is the broadcasting the message to the market, right? So we find who our market is, whether they're new people or existing people. And I really like what you said, Vanessa, because you have an existing market, existing group of people. You want to keep feeding them information of what's going on because they're into you and they're into what you have, right? And they will help you grow and expand your market as well, right? So then you bring them in and then you're able to sell and you're able to, show it through advertising and your messaging and your branding, what your whole culture is all about. Because remember, Coca-Cola is not a fizzy drink, it's a lifestyle, right? So good message today, Vanessa.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing, David. Anybody else?
Well, kind of like one way to think about it is global to local. So marketing is global and sales is local. And so the more you can connect the two, the global and the local, we found the more engagement you get. And then what we've also found is if you can if you can look at your market and figure out what's missing in your market, and you become the missing piece, then they really connect to you because everybody feels like they got a missing piece. Nobody's marketing is working like they want it to.
Right.
Very few, maybe 1 or 2%. So when you say we've got the answers to help you do X, then they feel bonded to what you're doing. And if you use global to local first, and they go, well, we're going to first is build your brand out globally so everybody loves it. Then we go locally and nail everybody that should be buying it from a sales standpoint. That's kind of the pitch that we use.
I like it. I like it. Thanks for sharing that, JW.
Sure.
Yes, Lila.
Yeah, I think about a lot of my clients and a lot of people in the Achieve community are like the helper types. I just want to help people. And so I differentiate marketing and sales is really asking for the money.
Right.
And the marketing is all the, stuff before that. But I think a lot of people spend too much time in the marketing and not enough time in the sales. Especially if you're like a helper type, I just want to help people kind of person.
I would agree with that. Yes. Thank you, Leela. And Leela helped me with that because
Yeah.
I was that person. I was marketing, and I was selling a single thing because I did not want to ask for money.
That's what I was gonna say, is that
Yeah, but that's
they don't
over.
want to ask.
Yeah.
That's
I told,
over. Leela got me
yeah,
past that problem.
I tell people that marketing is letting people know who you are and what you have. Like last week, we're at SHOT Show, and it's a non-sales show. You can take orders, and we ask for orders, but you're not there specifically to sell. You're specifically there to inform people and to educate people. But like Leela says, at some point in time, you need to ask for the money. And sales is where you put an ad and not to let them know who you are, but click the button and buy now.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Yep.
you want a response, and the response is to buy my stuff.
Of course. Of course. We're all in business. We're all here to serve. And how can we serve if we're not getting people to invest in how we can help them? So I'll end with that. Thank you so much, everybody. Go out, have a super successful week. Go kill it. And I will see you next Monday, same time, same place. Looking forward to it.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a great week.